know that Daniel Rowland's inheritance is worth $40 million. You really think one of his sons forged his will? People do some crazy things for money. You think they'd be that stupid? That's what we're gonna find out. Well, what I'm gonna find out. You're saying I'm irrelevant in this case? You're requesting that I authenticate the will. I don't remember you being mentioned. Not me, not you. Right this way.
Hi, Josh Rowland. You're here to authenticate my will?
Agent Peter Burke. My associate Neil will take a look at it. I've become relevant in a little bit. How you doing?
Good.
May I see the wills?
Yeah, they're both here on the table.
Look, I really don't want him to go to jail over this, but if he's trying to steal $40 million...
Hey, sorry I'm late. Savannah's nap went a little longer than expected.
I didn't take a nap.
Shh. Let's go upstairs and play, okay? See you in a few minutes.
Hi, Uncle Josh.
Hi, sweetheart.
How you doing, Chips? Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't know what my brother's been telling you, but I haven't been doctoring up anything. There's no way Dad would have left you everything. You'd squander it. Squander it? It's a good word. Do you mean I'd blow it? Maybe use some of his family's money to do some good for a change? That's charitable foundation. You're saying that with FBI agents in the room? Anyway, mind if we get this over with?
Yeah.
Who's he?
His name is Neil. He knows a lot of stuff.
What's that thing on his leg?
That's a tracking anklet.
I have an anklet. Want to see?
Yeah. Yeah, cute. Where'd you get it?
My grandpa, where did he get his?
It's part of a federal work release program where I gave it to him. It's so I don't lose him.
Oh, are you his grandpa?
Weren't you supposed to go to your room?
Uh-huh.
This is a forgery, right?
This is a forgery.
What? I knew it.
Hold on. So is this one?
That's impossible.
They're both forged?
Yeah. How can you say they're both fake?
The witness signatures, the velocity, acceleration, and pressure both have exactly the same anomalies. They were signed by the same person.
So what happens now?
Before we jump to any conclusions, we need to verify the witness signatures. We'll run a couple more tests. When we get something, we'll let you know.
Thank you.
Do I want to know what's in that box?
Well, to paraphrase the man who brought down the Soviet Union, it's easier to trust when you can verify.
You gonna show me a shining city on a hill?
Shining, yes. And with it, you can buy any city on any hill.
Treasure camp.
Look, I know how hard it must be to see the promised land and not be able to enter because of your leash. And I don't want this to come between us. So now we can both keep an eye on our fortune 24/7.
Thank you, Moss.
Oh, see the Degas?
Yeah.
I think I've lined up a buyer.
Kinda had my eye on that one.
Oh, well, fortunately, there's two other Degas to choose from, Mr. Did you pick a name?
Close.
Glenn Close.
No, I'm working on it. I might have to live with this next one till the end. I'll make sure it feels as good as Neil Caffrey.
A rose by any other name, Neil. Choose, because very soon we're going to be on an airplane to a different life.
Hey, we got back biometrics on Rowland's witness signatures. They are definitely forged. I told you that. Oh, wait, I did. Yeah, and based on your observations, we ran a couple other tests. See how the A is connected to the E 2 letters later? As Rowland did in his youth. Rowland forged the witness signatures? On both wills to his children. How did I miss this? You didn't know he was ambidextrous. left hand, and the names are weird. Horace Bythe Patch O'Bray?
Sounds like the rip from the Salander novel.
Well, they are fictional. What do you see?
Same letters. They're anagrams.
Tycho Brahe,
15th century Dutch astronomer.
16th in Danish. Close up. Almost impossible.
Well, who is relevant now?
What kind of message do you think he's trying to leave behind?
He closes both wills with the line, in the end there should be nothing between you, which is everything.
Cryptic.
Wait a second.
What are you doing?
Interesting. Peter, come here. These look like streets and compass rose. This isn't a message. This is a map. Who is that?
Easy, Tiger. She's awfully lit, so I can try.
Our crimes DC.
What makes you think that?
Her attache is from the Smithsonian. Gets a choice from DCR crimes chief to new recruits.
What's the case? Above my pay grade. Your boss and I go back a long way.
Agent Kramer's sorry he can't be here in person, but he briefed me fully.
He did.
I take it he wasn't supposed to.
How much do you know?
You discovered a German U-boat with an incredibly valuable cargo of art aboard. The art was destroyed in a fire. Believed the fire may have been a ruse, and the art still exists.
You know a lot.
I'm sorry, I do.
Only a handful of people know about this. I'd like to keep it that way.
Understood?
I don't have enough evidence to open a formal investigation. However, part of the original German art manifest survived the fire. That's what I'd like Kramer to look into. Now, what I'd like you to do is simply... Excuse me, do you work here?
No, don't.
No. Well, of course you don't. I noticed your attache, your DCR crimes, right?
Very good.
Brings you up here.
Business.
Hey, do you know where I can find Agent Burke?
Oh, I can help you with that. Office at the top of the stairs.
Thank you.
Agent Matthews.
Agent Matthews, yes.
Right, man, I got nothing.
Told you so. Top of the morning meal?
Apparently not. Am I late?
Right on time. I spoke with the Rollins.
You tell them about the map?
I wanted to wait for you.
You want to see them?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, little kitty. I love puzzles. I know you do. I've seen the New York Puzzle Time trophies around the house. All 3 of them.
4.
4?
Yeah.
How could I forget?
The overlaid wills form an image.
It's the sundial Lamont Garden.
We haven't done one of those in years. One of those treasure hunts?
Yep. Told you it was a map.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Well, forget it. I'll see you in court. He's always been high-strung. Whatever.
Why don't we take a look at the sundial? The real will is at the end of the hunt, right?
Yeah, maybe. I gotta go, guys. Savannah's gonna be home soon. My father's gone. I don't have to play by his rules anymore.
What now? Log these into evidence and return them to the lawyers.
You're not even a little bit curious about solving this puzzle?
Of course I am, but, the assistant director hasn't authorized an FBI treasure hunting unit. Why don't we drop by the park? Just to make sure nothing illicit is afoot at the sundial. I can't. I have lunch with Al, but you can take a look. You don't want to come? Yes. I could use your astronomical puzzling expertise. Oh. No, I can't. Al had an interview this morning. There's an opening at the Army Gallery. Oh, nice. Yeah. Next time. Just, keep me updated.
Fascinating. The complexity. These patterns must have taken weeks to devise. Roland is like a Copernican cross between Dan Brown and Scott Turow.
I think these numbers are times of day. 4:30. That would be there.
Doesn't seem to point to anything.
Everything points to something.
Did you just steal that from my brain?
No. I'm missing some detail.
What do you think happens when the sun hits it?
4 hours to find out. Ought to go at the gallery.
Good. Yeah, they're looking for a consultant. So I don't know, I was thinking.
Wow.
Wow?
No, I was wowing your news. I don't need to answer that.
Should he if it's work?
That's not it. So, could you consult at the gallery and still do Burke events?
Yeah, I think I could do both, and besides, I could do my own openings. I don't know.
You should do this. Yeah. I know how much you've been wanting to get back in the art world.
I have. I mean, what does Neil want?
Nothing. He's on this treasure hunt.
A real treasure hunt?
Yeah. An eccentric millionaire left coded wills to his kids. Boring.
It's from Neil. Yeah. All right, he said he's found nothing obvious in the Times, but the sun won't shine on the Gnomon for 4 more hours. Thoughts? You just happen to have the will in your back pocket?
Yeah, be prepared. Eagle stuff.
Of course.
All right, see, there's this little flower right next to the first time on the will. What do you think it means?
Well, it's a tulip, which is symbolic for rebirth, springtime.
That's it. The angle of the sun is going to be different in the spring rather than winter or the summer. So the shadow on the sundial is going to be different. We could recreate it using a couple mirrors. But that doesn't matter.
Honey,
What?
do you want to grab some mirrors and go play with Neil?
Yes. Remember when I said that things were getting back to normal between me and Peter?
Yeah, that's sweet. One sentence in, I already hate this conversation.
This morning he met with someone from DC Art Crimes.
Specialty suits? What?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Art crimes are your FBI raison d'etre. You are art crimes.
That's why I'm letting you know. It could be nothing.
Huh? Everything points to something. Who do you meet with?
Name's Agent Matthews. She goes back to DC on Friday.
Oh, well, there's just plenty of time. I already lined up a buyer for the day God.
Elizabeth! Peter! Couldn't stay away, could you? Well, not after that frantic distress text you left my wife.
Neil, Mozzie.
Good to see you, Mrs. Suit.
I may have solved the sundial code. There's a symbol for each season next to the time. Using these mirrors, we can recreate the seasonal offset.
Oh, a sextant. It was a birthday gift from my lovely wife that she said I'd never get a chance to use.
How did I not foresee this?
What's the first time?
4:30.
In the spring.
Yeah, but not the government-forced daylight savings 4:30, the real 4:30.
Hon, if you would stand right about here, is good. And Mr. Conspiracy, if you could stand right about here and not move, good? Okay, honey, hold it a little higher and to your right. That's it. Good, swivel it towards. All right, honey. That's it. Right there.
It's pointing to the letter B.
We're on to something. What's the next letter?
2 o'clock, and the symbol is the sun.
2 o'clock in the summer. Awesome. 2 steps to your left. Hold your arms up as high as you can.
Is that a short joke?
It is now. To your right. Honey, swivel up just a little bit more. Almost there. That's it. Right there. S. All right, what's the next time? Okay, awesome. 2 steps back. That's right there. And hold the mirror lower. And lower. 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 Swivel it, honey. That's it, right there. To your right. There you go. Good. Lower. Right there. H. B-S-H. Does that mean anything to you?
No. 3-letter acronyms are your specialty. See?
Back to the drawing board?
Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
Hey, Jones. I just got off the phone with James Rowland.
What's going on?
The treasure hunt just turned into a kidnapping.
Someone's taken Savannah.
Cybercrimes and the kidnapping squad are putting together a command center at Rowland's estate.
James is there with them, and we've been talking to Josh in the interview.
The ransom is due in less than 6 hours.
How are we communicating with the kidnapper?
Website.
The domain is actually kidnapsavannah.com.
That takes some premeditation.
James got a call to check this URL.
Streaming a live feed, but it doesn't look like she's aware of the camera.
She's in good spirits.
But most likely she knows her kidnapper. What are the demands?
It's on the website.
The demand tab. Look at that.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Guy's definitely tech savvy. The site is a labyrinth of cloud data that they can't trace beyond a firewall in the Ukraine.
$6.4 million.
Let me see James's will. That's the exact amount Roland left to him in cash.
Kidnapper seen this will.
Yeah. This is personal. Almost half of all kidnappings are by a relative.
Look, James and I may have our differences, but nobody in our family would ever do anything to hurt her. Honestly, Savannah's the only reason we still even speak. But if we find the real will, we can pay the ransom. You said this is a map? All right, James can stay back at the house. I'm going to follow her.
The truth is, I already took the initiative and went to the sundial.
What?
It gave us the letters BSH. Do you know what that stands for?
Yeah, that was Dad's favorite acronym. It means big sky hunting.
What does that mean?
It meant he was taking us to the planetarium, or as he would put it, the only place to see stars in Manhattan. That's where I'm going.
Oh, Josh, these first few hours are critical to figuring out who took Savannah. The best thing that you can do is to work with your brother to help us build a suspect profile.
All right, fine, but I want to know where this leads. Will you follow this map for me?
sure thing.
Promise me.
We'll keep you posted every step of the way.
Thank you.
Well, this is one way to get to go on the treasure hunt.
I'm not wild about James paying ransom, but we need him working with us to find his daughter.
I'm starting to think you didn't trust Mozzie and I to go after this unsupervised.
That too.
Oh, Special Agent Burke. I'm Felix. Yeah, this is the first time G-Man has come to a planetarium in official business. You had inquired about Nathaniel Rowland.
Yes. When was the last time he was here?
2 p.m. on December 3rd. Oh, it was a very big deal when Mr. Rowland popped by. Usually meant someone was getting a new telescope. I know he signed in.
Yeah. He did sign in, just not under Roland.
Tycho Brahe.
I looked that remark. Happy birthday to me.
December 14th, 1546. Tycho Brahe. That's his birthday.
Felix, would you mind firing up the projector?
Let me go, big sky.
This is our sky today. Now let me bring you back to Tycho's birthday. And here we are in 1592.
We know the time and day to look at the stars. Now we just need to figure out where in the sky.
In his will, Roland talks about big sky hunting with his favorite twins. Josh and James aren't twins.
No, they're a year apart.
Maybe he was talking about the twins in the sky.
Felix, where are the Gemini twins?
I only see one brother.
Oh, they're split on the horizon. One above, one below.
Tycho had a twin who died shortly after he was born.
Now, interestingly, Brahe wrote a letter to his deceased twin in his first published work.
That's kind of bad. Do you know what was in the letter?
No. But I can show it to you. We have the first printed copy of Brahe's collected works. It's on display in the North Gallery.
Let me guess, a generous donation from Nathaniel Rowland?
Precisely.
Tycho Brahe's original notes on the Nova Stella.
The letter he wrote to his brother is on page 273.
Would you mind turning to that page?
Oh, that would be impossible. Mr. Rowland left the book with very specific instruction.
Of course he did. The mechanical arm turns one page every hour until it reaches the end. Then the process reverses.
This is half-inch glass. Pressure, temperature, and humidity are controlled to preserve the paper. It cannot be tampered with in any way.
Listen to me, Felix. This book may have implications in a kidnapping.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but you don't understand. I wish I could help you, but my hands are tied. You could come back in a few days.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Diana. What's going on? She's got a solid lead. Meeting her back at the Bureau.
What about the book? I told James we'd see this through.
I said I'm meeting her back at the FBI, not you.
You saying you trust me enough to continue without you?
Neil,
We gotta get Savannah back. With that, I trust you completely.
We just need to flip a few pages of a book. It sounds simple enough, seems completely possible. Yet if I'm reading this correctly, it's completely impossible.
This is a centuries-old book written to a man's dead twin brother, donated by an equally eccentric, recently deceased modern-day Howard Hughes as part of a posthumous treasure hunt. There's nothing simple about this one.
How about a cannonball?
It's too many people. This place is nearly empty during the day. They only have 2 employees.
We could do the Lazy Susan.
I like what you're thinking, but I don't want the sprinkler system running up, and we might have to expose the manuscript.
This uses an Eagle 1 alarm system.
So does the rest of the planetarium.
That means there's a single access code for every keypad in the whole place. Blind man's bluff. That could work.
We're gonna need a dog.
Satchmo, don't worry. I've got the door. I'm just right there. Mozzie. Neil. What are you guys doing here?
Is Satchmo free this afternoon?
We zeroed in on a man named Brett Gellis. He comes by every year to update Roland's security system.
Tech savvy, has a relationship with Savannah.
Tells her he's the guy who keeps her safe.
He did a financial workup. His business is all dried up.
Serious credit problems. Have we located him?
He's not at home. We have a team searching his place now. No sign of anything.
That's not his home. He doesn't have an office. Where is he keeping her?
Somewhere she feels comfortable.
And he feels secure enough to leave her alone.
What about a hotel?
No, too conspicuous. Give me a list of all the places he's done security on.
I think he's camping out in one of his clients' homes.
Find out if any of them are out of town.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the Tycho Brahe exhibit's going to be closed for the rest of the afternoon. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. If you'd like, our next screening of Across the Galaxy starts in our theater in 5 minutes. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much.
I like the idea of stars.
Go, Satchmo, go.
Help! I lost my guide dog. Help! He's in my office. I've lost my dog. He's in my office. Who are you? I'm Felix the Docent. I'm so sorry, Felix. I don't know what's gotten into him. These things happen. Yes, they certainly do. It's right here.
What do we have?
We have Gellis having installed 22 home security systems.
4 of those homeowners are on vacation. Should we move in on them?
Very carefully. Send a team to sit on these places. Look, he's not hurting her, so I don't want to force this into a hostage situation, but let me know if there's so much as a flicker inside.
Satchmo, go sit. Sit, good boy. So, DC Archives. Any new info? Rookie agent's in town till tomorrow. She doesn't know who I am. The old traveling salesman. Ah, good idea. All right. How are you looking up there? You missed it. We need page 273. Oh, no, it's the first time it skipped. Can you make it reverse? Come on. Okay, seriously? You want to come down and give it a go, Bob Vila? Bring it. Oh, good news. What? I'm going to fence the Degar tonight. Yeah, that's great news, Miles, but can we handle the book? Please, we don't have time.
Oh, we need to cut a hole.
It's big enough for the pointer to turn the page. We can seal it with a polymer film. Please tell me about a polymer film. My favorite brand. All right. Yep. If this doesn't work, we blame the dog. Bad dog.
Neil, somehow you managed to make my dog an accomplice to robbery.
Elizabeth said I'd bear the brunt of this.
You know, I give you an inch and...
Now it's light reading.
Too soon. The planetarium intends to prosecute.
This book is a forgery. Brahe lived on an island. He ran his own paper mill, primarily from tulip tree stock, which has a very low acidic content. But the real manuscript could be left in a Turkish bathhouse without risk of harm. The one from the planetarium turned into a shrinky-dink the second it hit the air.
So Roland intended for you to destroy this book?
Yes.
What? These symbols. I've seen them before on Savannah's anklet, which was given to her by her grandfather.
So Savannah's the next clue. Is it too soon to say I told you so?
Yes, sir.
Con Ed's reporting an increase in power usage at the home 168th.
Okay, I'm going to 68th. Diana, I want you to run point here. Jones, you stay with James and Josh at Command Center. Gellis has to make contact soon so we can set up the drop. If he's in the house with her, this could get ugly.
What if I could lure him out of the house?
How?
Tell him James doesn't have the money. It's all tied up in the treasure hunt.
The only way he gets his ransom is to give us Savannah's anklet.
Give me 2 minutes on the phone with him.
Okay, let's do it.
Hello?
Put James on.
No.
Damn it. I said no cops.
I am the farthest thing from a cop that you can imagine. I'm James Rollins in-house counsel. I'm here to ensure that everyone gets what they want.
I'm listening.
Savannah was wearing an ankle bracelet. It's the key to unlocking Mr. Roland's fortune.
What are you talking about?
Well, Mr. Roland left behind a rather unorthodox will. It's a game, and now we all have to play along.
I'm not bringing Savannah to you.
And just the bracelet.
You think I'm an idiot?
Come on, Brett.
We
we know who you are.
And we know from your video feed that you don't want to hurt Savannah.
The brothers just want to settle this quickly and quietly.
You know how eccentric Roland was.
Bring us her anklet, and you'll get your money.
Heal up? What does that mean?
We cut him off guard. He just needs to formulate a new plan. The clock just went to 0.
Oh, damn it!
Peter, did you get the call?
Copy, no movement at target 1. Team 3.
Peter, he may not be at any of these locations. Con Ed got back to us. The power blip before was caused by the air conditioning unit. Nobody's in that home.
You're definitely in the wrong place.
Okay. I want you to recheck every inch of Gellis's home. I want phone records, receipts, anything that tells us where he's been in the last couple months.
Copy that.
Where are you, Gellis? O'Malley said the car did the deal. Gellis? You know who I am. What's the point of hiding?
Daddy, where are you? Oh gosh! Help me!
See? Now anything happens to me. Anybody follows me when I leave, you can all sit around and watch her die. I'm the only one that knows where she is, and I'm not telling till I get my money. FBI agents. Out. Now. Now! Go! Let's clear out. Let's go! I stay. Guy on the phone. I am. Yeah. Find my money. Alright, we can do this. Just like one of Dad's stupid scavenger hunts when we were 10. Between the sun and the moon, there's a bicycle, a tennis racket, and a camera. Does that mean anything to you? Christmas when I was 10? Yeah. You had a bike. And you got a tennis racket. Who got the camera? Nobody.
No, Dad did. And he took a picture of the 3 of us.
Where is it? Probably somewhere in the house. Find it. Got backed up and ready to go. I'll leave when I'm ready. You can't touch me. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you got it all under control. What could possibly go wrong? The old man forged the wills. We have no idea where the real ones are. How much he even left these guys? Oh, come on. He left them plenty. I knew him. And how could you do this to his family? I came to him a year ago. I told him I have money problems and I need help. And you know what he said to me? He said, make a plan, see it through. Make a plan, see it through. Advice taken. isn't the hard part. Hard part's getting away with it. You see, you never know how an investigation's gonna go. Or what little clues you might accidentally leave behind. I hope you learn to sleep with one eye open.
Bingo! 1014 Wellesley.
His bank sent us a check he cashed for an off-the-books job.
Who lives here?
Nobody.
It's been on the market for over a month.
I'll be there in 5. Get me some backup.
You got it.
You need to hurry, Peter. Neil's still in there with Gallus.
I thought the photo was of the two of you.
It was my father cut it in half.
Where's the part with your brother?
Here.
Did you see anything in these pictures?
No.
Nothing behind them. Nothing on the back.
Savannah, you hear us?
They're in the same place, exactly opposite each other. What was the last line of the will? It's the same in both.
Something like, when it's all said and done, there shouldn't be anything between you.
In the end, there should be nothing between you.
Which is everything.
Right here.
We need to see what's inside here.
No. Not until we know where she is.
FBI, open up.
Break it. Get something and bring it open now, James. Get something and break it.
Jones, take him down. FBI!
Come on, Greg Ellis. You're under arrest.
Hey, I told you. You can take me anytime you want. You won't risk anything happening to Savannah.
That's right. We won't. She's okay.
Your daddy's watching. You want to say hi, man?
Hi, Daddy.
See you in a bit.
Daddy!
Found Savannah.
You found the last clue?
Guess we both did our part.
You find out what's inside the wall?
No. Jones barged in before we could open it up.
Aren't you just a little curious?
Real book.
It's Bry's entire collection of manuscripts.
And the real will.
Okay, now you can say you told me so.
Oh, it's okay. Save it for another time. The Rollins donated the entire Brahe collection to the planetarium. Unveiling ceremony this Saturday. We're invited.
Oh. Well, I'll have to ask Felix if they've removed you from their no-fly list.
After their father's endowment in the will, I'll bet even Satchmo's allowed to return.
Yeah. Hey, does this look like a compass
looks like real estate fraud.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, Neil.
Yeah?
Hey. It's good to be back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
She's already 2 martinis in. Oh, wish me luck. You don't need luck. I'm off to sell her takeout. Then you need the luck. Vodka martini dirty, please. Agent Matthews.
Hello again.
Oh.
Did you ever make it to Burke's office?
Yes, I did, thanks to you. I never introduced myself, by the way. I'm Chris Gates.
Hello, Chris.
How you doing?
What are you doing here?
Well, you're not the only one who's a long way from home. I'm on my way back to Paris. Thanks.
You're Interpol?
Yeah,
What division?
hard crimes. To a kindred spirit. You have that look on your face.
What look?
I'm sure you're in New York for the same reason I am.
Which is?
Classified. We said too much, okay? I'm sure Agent Berg said the same thing to you he said to me. So let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about something innocuous.
How about we both say on 3?
What? No. Same time?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Nazis. Oh, not cool. Tricky. What?
It's incredible, though, isn't it?
What, the Agent Berg thinks all this art is just floating around out there?
Can you imagine if it is? Oh, God, I wish that I had clearance to see that manifest.
Yeah, well, you can stop fishing here. He didn't show it to me either, so. Any theories?
Oh, apparently they only found 1 page, so...
So it's a partial list. Most of what was on the sub is still unaccounted for.
Right. But if anyone tries to sell anything that's on that list...
We're gonna hear about it.
And we're gonna nail them.
Yes.